Morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shreya, and today's headlines are: Women sweep top 3 in UPSC exam, Delhi student Shruti first, ED arrests Satyendra Jain in money laundering case, singer killing FC asks Punjab why security reduced, info leaked, 21 bodies found from air crash site in Nepal, man who opposed liquid trade among two shot in Madhepur. Plaintiffs don't represent all Hindus, says Gyanvapi body. ONGC seeks state government not to explore oil in Buxar, Samastipur. Criminal loot rupees 200 lakh from 20 lakh from bank in Sivan. 90 Char Dham pilgrims died in 2019. This year, 108 in just 27 days. Vacation courts could be for junior lawyers SC. RJD names 3 candidates for MLC post. Migrant laborers killed, 4 hurt in Manipur blast. Farmer leader ticket linked attack in Bangalore. Thank you.
Next. इसको पूरा पढ़िए, ठीक है? Women sweep top 3 in UPSC exam.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ayush Lohani, and today news headlines are: Women sweep top 3 in UPSC. Women sweep top 3 in UPSC exam. Delhi student Shruti first. Fifth time of women has stopped in 10 years. New Delhi women have aced civil services examination CSE 2021 by concerning the top 3 slots. With history, graduates from Delhi's St.
Stephen's College.
St. Stephen College. St. Stephen College. Shruti Sharma number 1 in the merit list. This is the 5th time in the past 10 years that a women has secured the top rank. In CSE 2014, the top 4 slots had gone to women candidate as per CSE 2021 result. Declared by the UPSC on Monday, there are 177 women, 25.8% among the 685 successful candidates. Recommended to various services also of the 5 top rankers women. There are number 2 and number 3 slots in the CSE 2021 merit list, where respectively backed by Ankita Agarwal, also St. Stephen's College graduate under training for the Indian Revenue Services after having cleared the civil services examination in 2018. And Gamini Singla, BTech graduates in computer science. Aishwarya Verma, who hails from Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh and did his electrical engineering degree in Uttarakhand, is ranked 4th in the merit list and is the topper among male candidates. PM Narendra Modi congratulated the successful candidate, saying that they are embarking on the administrative careers, an important time of India's development journey. When we are Adi ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Headline.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shanti Sinha. Today headlines are: Will meet PM to shake fresh guidelines for me. Family Kishore. against 10. Jamui alone has
Jamui.
222 meter tons of gold reserve. Biomethane plant से
यहाँ जमुई का कौन है? जमुई या आसपास डिस्ट्रिक्ट का हमारा सोना निकला है.
biomethane plant set up NTPC series से.
इसको पूरा पढ़ो. जमुई.
Incidentally, Parliament has passed Mine and Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2021 in March 2021 in March last. After getting a note from the Lok Sabha on March 19, Union Minister for Coal and Mine Prahlad Joshi has tabled the bill in Rajya Sabha on March 22 and said it will help create employment opportunity and also private sector with enhanced technology in mining activity. Later in December, Joshi informed the Lok Sabha through a writer reply that Bihar hold the highest share of India gold reserve with Jamui district having 222.88 million ton of gold reserve, including 37.6 tons of mineral rich ore.
Thank you.
Yes, that's all.
Extreme back. Come fast. Come fast, my friend. Convocation course should be for junior lawyers, Supreme Court.
Good morning to all of you. My name is Rahul Kumar. Vacation court should be for junior lawyer S6. New Delhi Supreme Court on Monday punished top note lawyer A.M. Singh, V.I. Mukul Rohgi and Kapil Sibal each earning crores of rupees every month to sit during summer breaks to provide opportunities to junior advocates to gain experience by arguing before the High Court. The civil mentioned a mining company petition for urgent hearing. A vacation bench of Justice Ajay Rastogi and Baby Nagarnath said, "Don't you think here a good number of lawyers junior who can first situated the judge for urgent listening and to during vacations?"
बहुत मजबूती से नहीं पढ़ रहा, मतलब ऐसे रुक के ठहर के कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आ रहा. रिलैक्स, एकदम रिलैक्स, ठीक है. और उसके बाद इतना बात को.
A woman can reside in a house for her mom and
next to be persuaded was.
next to be persuaded was.
Thank you. Oh, my friend. Take this. Relax. It is your place. चलो. एक अच्छा न्यूज़ पढ़ते हैं. ये श्रुति शर्मा टॉप की है ना. सिविल एग्जाम्स टॉपर श्रुति still guides kids in her UP village. This one. Oh, you know.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dharmendra Kumar. Today's headlines are Bijnor. UPSC topper, 26-year-old Shruti Sharma, a native of UP Bijnor. Basta village is a favorite among the local children. Even thought she moved to Delhi with her parents. Sunil Datta and Ratna Sharma around 2003 she never missed a chance to guide kids back in Bijnor. Every time she visits in Bijnor, Shruti uncle, Dr. Y.D. Sharma, runs a clinic and owns a school. He told POI whenever she comes to the village, kids rush to her for career advice. She used to teach a class here. As well, everyone is very proud of her achievements. Her family rooted in UP. In fact, her brother is a Ranchi player for the state. Shruti was born in Bijnor, Basta village, around 45 kilometers away from headquarters. She spent her childhood there. Her father is
And
an architectural engineer. After the UPSC result was declared on Monday, in which Shruti secured all in India rank 1, local residents made a billing to her ancestment, ancestral home to congratulate the family. Many were glued to TV sets to see her. Many were she distributing sweets. She is a role model for all of us, said a local Sharma added. We knew that one day she would bring Lawrence to the family's name and our village, but she exis- exceeded, ex- expect-
exceeded.
exceeded
मतलब बढ़ाया, बढ़ के. Our expectation. उम्मीद.
our expectation and made history.
Thank you. Thank you. Topper drop of the JNU course 1 and 2.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Vitu Kumar, topper dropped out of genuine course. Fully understand the disappointment of those who could not clear the client service.
Civil service.
Civil service example am what
एक मिनट पहले रिलैक्स होना. इधर देखो हमको. रिलैक्स. क्यों हड़बड़ा रहे हैं हम लोग? ना पेपर भाग रहा है, ना पोडियम भाग रहा है, ना क्लास. सब लोग तो वहीं पे हैं. वक्त भी अपने हिसाब से चल रहा है. तो तुम क्यों हड़बड़ा रहे हो? हैं? पहला दिन है, कोई बात नहीं. हर चीज पहली बार होती है. ठीक है, चलो रिलैक्स होके एकदम रिलैक्स, कोई हड़बड़ी नहीं.
fully understand the disappointment of those who cannot clear the civil service and but I also know that there are outstanding youngers who will make in my field their course and make India proud. It will not widely pure known of 68 successful can were recommended from appointment.
नहीं, बहुत मजबूती से नहीं आवाज आ रही है माय फ्रेंड. थोड़ा और मजबूती लाओ, थोड़ा ठहराव लाओ, ठहराव और मजबूती. ठीक है, फास्ट नहीं पढ़ना है, ठहर ठहर के इत्मीनान से मजबूती से पढ़ना. क्लियर? चलो.
Various service IS, IPS, IPS, IRS, etc. These are even this year even as 126 were placed in the consolidated reserve list in 2020. At total 761 candidates were recommended and 150 put in the consolidated reserves list. Well, this may introduce an attempt at a righted need as part of maximum government tension policy. A senior government secretary, when recharged by TOI, did not contribute this based on CSE 2021. 180 candidates have been recommended for IS, same as 2020, 37 for IUs against 36 in 2020, and 20,000 for IPS, same as 2020. However, the number of those recommended from Central Group A service has been proved to from 30 to 300 to 20 to 242, and Group B service is from 180 to
118 to 19.
180 to 19. Yes.
दोबारा practice करो. Yeah. आज पूरा हेडलाइंस ना यूपीएससी स्पेशल है, ठीक है. EWS fares better than OBCs in.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nancy, and today's headlines are: EWS fare better than OBC in UPSC exam, New Delhi. After finishing behind OBCS for 2 years, the economically weaker selection EWS category has overtaken the backward classes in the civil services merit list. The quick recovery which impels their little question about the complementive of the poor upper caste, applying the 10% cuts. As per the CBSE 2020-2021 result, the minimum qualifying marks noticed by the EWS in the civil services final are 960, ahead of 910 for OBCS. Also in the civil CS main, the EWS registered 713 ahead of OBCS, who got 707. It is only the CS permanently that EWS 8.14 finished when majorly behind the OBCS 84.85. The EWS Quest was instituted in 2019, while only the CS, CTS, and OBCS cloud level of job and education reservation after independence. The BJP government, ahead of the Lok Sabha election, amended the constitution of introduction economic criteria for reservation for the block that overwhelming compromises the poor Hindu upper caste. The lower EWS merit in the elite service. The internal 2 year of the implementation was used by to justify the quest in economic criteria. Presiding the evidence and EWS were seriously handicapped and education and competitive because there are of their economic condition. But but the situation has changed in the matter of 2 years. The construct the 2021 merit list in 2022, the EWS qualifying marks were 894 final, 687 main, and 7.77.55 permanently. The construct to the OBCS, who registered 907 final, 698 main, and 89.12 permanently. The story was the same in 2019, as EWS qualifying marks were 909 final, 696 main, 19 parliamentary. While that the OBCS were 925 final, 718 main, and 95.34 permanently. Experts believe the EWS finishing behind the OBCS in 2019 and 2020 was more because of the treating trouble that any new welfare scheme, and not because of relatives poor contributive competitiveness of the
थोड़ा जोर से बोलो।
Lok Sabha law year where specifies the revision matter said it's appeared to have been more because of production issue. Understanding the criteria of definition policies and parliament takes some time. Now the awareness about EWS square seems to have protected down, and thus the merits of one B is now genius group handicap and can please so forth.
Anand Kumar Subhathati. Maths Olympiad, time to spot and nourish
Our
country's talent. Article by Anand Kumar.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sneha. Today's headlines are Math Olympiads, time to spot and nourish our country's talent by Anand Kumar. It goes without saying how significant is the contribution of talented people in the development of our country. This requires identification and nourishment of talent. The objective behind the start of mathematical Olympiads in developed countries way back in the 1950s was develop more and more mathematicians and scientists. Under the program, talented students were spotted and given special training. After some time, positive results started showing in the form of distinguished means in the field of mathematics and science. They were all products of the mathematical Olympiad. In 1956, some East European countries started preparation for international mathematical Olympiads to ensure global competition. In 1959, International Mathematical Olympiad was organized for the first time in Romania. 7 countries, Romania, Bulgaria, Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, East Germany, and erstwhile Soviet Union participated in it. Today, almost all the countries participate in it. Despite the fact that there is no dearth of talent in India, the performance of our countries in international events has been nothing to write home about. Those participating in such big events have gone to contribute several theories and formula to the world. Since 1989, the Ministry of Human Resource Development Government of India has always been a regular participant in it. The government has entrusted the National Board for Higher Education with the entire responsibility. Despite the fact that there is no odds to talent in India, the performance of our country in international events has been nothing to write home about. One of the main reasons behind it is lack of awareness about it among the students. Students from class 8 to 12 can participate in International Mathematical Olympiad. The questions asked in the competition are from algebra, number theory, geometry, graph theory, and probability. The participant students have to start from regional mathematical Olympiad to reach to the level of International Mathematical Olympiad. Regional Mathematical Olympiads are held on first Sunday of every September and December. There are 20 regional offices in the country, and every district has at least one exam center. The details of all the 20 regional centers can be obtained from the website http://www.nbhmdagovernment.in Olympiad. Some students are selected from it in the second phase. The school phase in National Mathematical Olympiad held on fourth Sunday of every Feb. All the students select from the regional mathematical Olympiad organized by different states participated in it. Around 30 to 50 talented participants are also felicitated with the citation. For the student participating in the third phase, National Board for Higher Mathematics organizes special training in the month of May or June. After several rounds of tests, 6 months, six most deserving students are selected for the International Mathematical Olympiad. A distinguished teacher or researcher is sent with the team as team leader or deputy team leader of the country hosting the international event. The Indian government bears all the expenses, those performing well from in the given schoolship and facilities by the Indian government for the higher studies. Thank you.
Take the mic. Sun Pharma reports Q4 net loss at 2,277 crore. Sun Pharma है कंपनी दवा की, इसके बारे में ठीक है।
Good morning, everyone.
Relax.
Sun Pharma reports Q4 net loss at Q4 net loss at 2277 crores, 2,277 crores. New Delhi. Sun Pharma industry on Monday said its consolidated net loss stood at rupees 2,277 crores for the fourth quarter ended March 2022, mainly on account of a time exceptional loss. The Mumbai-based drugs major had reported a net profit of rupees 894 crores in the January-March period of 2020-21. Consolidated sales from operation stood at rupees 9,386 crores in the fourth quarter. The company had reported sales from operation at rupees 8,464 crores in the year ago period. During the period under review, the company said it incurred a one-time cost of rupees 56.6 crore for reconstructing operation in certain country. Total loss cites as an exceptional item during the fourth quarter stood at rupees 3,936 crores. For the year ended March 2020, the company reported a consolidated net profit of rupees 3,273 crores. The same stood at rupees 2,904 crores in FY21. Revenue from operation stood at rupees 38,426 crores in the last fiscal. It was rupees 33,233 crores in 2020 to 2021. During the quarter and year ended March 2020 ended March 2022, the company said its unit Taro Pharmaceutical Industries has acquired Alchem, formerly the Proactive Company TPC from Galderma. Accordingly, the results for the quarter and year ended March 2022 are not comparable to the earlier periods. Presented, it's added. Sun Pharma Managing Director Sanghvi said FY22 was a good year, a strong top line and EBITDA growth. All our
ये एक टर्म लिखिए EBITDA, ये एब्रिविएशन है, कोई भी शॉर्ट फॉर्म है उसको एब्रिविएशन बोलते हैं, ठीक है। इसका फुल फॉर्म क्या होगा? फुल फॉर्म एनीबॉडी? सर अभी आप लोग नए हैं, अर्निंग्स लिखिए इसको, अर्निंग बिफोर earning before. I'm writing on the board. Interest, tax, earning before interest, tax, deduction, amortization. Interest आप लोगों को पता है, टैक्स पता है, डेप्रिसिएशन पता है, डेप्रिसिएशन पता है, किसको नहीं पता है? ओके, amortization का मतलब जितना जो लोन होता है ये सब उसका जो इंस्टॉलमेंट आता है, कोई भी मशीन वो वक्त के साथ डेप्रिसिएट करेगी ना, उसका एक सर्टेन परसेंटेज पैसा अंडर डेप्रिसिएशन का कॉन्सेप्ट डालते जाते हैं, हर हर का लग जाता है। अगर टाइम ये मशीन खत्म होगी तो ये पैसा बन चुका होगा मेरा 4 साल में, इस पैसे को EBIT starting before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization. आगे बढ़ो.
All our geographies have recorded double-digit growth and profitability has improved despite rising costs.
Amortization. बैंक में इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा होता है.
Good morning, everyone. Ambani and Adani in race to be number one in civilian drones. After green energy, the Ambani and Adani groups are now in the race to become number one in yet another field, civil and used drones. While they both have major presence in defense side drones, officials of this group participating in the drone festival in Delhi last week spoke about expanding in the civil side now. We will be expanding in all spheres like original equipment, manufacturer, OEM, services, and analytics. Using cloud-based platforms, we aim to be the biggest OEM in India. As of now, we have one manufacturing hub in Bangalore, and Bangalore will so on have maintenance hubs across India. Nihal Vardak, co-founder and director of Asteria Aerospace, which is a subsidiary of Reliance Industries, Geo Platforms, told TOI. Asteria Aerospace signed an MOU with India's biggest unmanned India's aerial vehicles pilot training company Drone Destination during the event to meet its requirement of licensed drone operations. Adani Defense and Aerospace Headland Systems, as Ashok Vadman said, we are promoting startups in the sector. We will soon start manufacturing a logistics drone capable of carrying payload of up to 120 kg and then come up with the drones for other payloads. The group is looking at agriculture drones and want to be the market leader. Last Friday, Adani Defense Systems and Technology ADSTL announced it will acquire 50% of stake in Bangalore-based commercial drone player General Aeronautics to provide end-to-end solutions to domestic agriculture sector. And last month, Adani Elbit Advanced Systems India, a JV of Adani Group and an Israeli company, was one of the 14 beneficiaries under the government product linked incentive PLI scheme for manufacturing drone and drone components. When we entered defense UAV site in 2018, we brought the biggest HOMS 900 multi-role, medium altitude, long endurance drone is made by Israeli partner Elbit Systems. Now, as we enter the civil side, we will grow taking both the organic and inorganic route. Adani Group's Vazman said Reliance Group's Asteria Aerospace is a full-stack drone technology company, providing actionable intelligence from aerial data that develops customized drone solutions using its in-house hardware design, software development, and manufacturing capabilities. Apart from defense, it is working with companies in agriculture, oil and gas, energy, telecoming, and construction sectors. We are working on mega projects. Currently, we are mapping a 50,000 square kilometer area in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana and will complete the work in 4 to 5 months. As Teria Vartak said, the potential of industry in India is attracting the biggest names. Aviation Minister J.M. Skindia said at the Drone Fest that industry in India will reach rupees 50,000 crore turnover by 2026. As of now, there are 270 drone startups in India. Thank you.
Jubilant Food Works profit falls 9% to 96 crore year to year.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vikram Kumar. Jubilant Food Works profit falls 9% to 96 crore rupees. New Delhi Jubilant Food Works Ltd on Monday report an 8.8% decline in its consolidated net profit at Rs 96 crore. Yeah. In the fourth quarter, in March 2022, impacted by higher expenses, the company had posted a consolidated net profit Rs 105 point profit of Rs 105.3 crore in the same period. Previous fiscal, Jubilant Food Works Ltd JFL said in a regulatory filing, consolidated revenue from operations during the quarter under review stood at Rs 1,176 crore as against Rs 1,037.9 crore in the year ago period in added. Total expenses during the quarter were higher at Rs 1,038.3 crore as compared to Rs 912.7 crore in the corresponding.
9,127 है 9,000 को 900 कर दिए 91 अच्छा 9 अच्छा ठीक पॉइंट है ना सॉरी वो देखने जा रहा
period a year ago. For the fiscal ended March
financial
March
to April
31, 2022, consolidated net profit was a Rs 418.1 crore as compared to Rs 230.5 crore in the previous year. Consolidated revenue from operations in FY22
financial year
22 stood at Rs 4,396.1 crore as compared to Rs 3,000
rupees
3,311.9 crore in financial year 21, said the company which holds the exclusive master financing to develop and Domino India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Nepal. Q4 the company opened 80 new restaurants of Domino Pizza in India, while in the whole of financial year 22 of total of 230 new restaurants were opened in the country, taking the total to 1,000 restaurants of the March 31, 2022 across 337 cities. JFL said ETI. Thank you.
चलिए, over to you next class now.